Your Excellency Dr. Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete, President of United Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Mathias Chikawe, Minister of Home Affairs, Ambassadors, Sibella Bed, World Bank Country Director, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you with a deep sense of honor, privilege, and humility to express on behalf of the distinguished delegates and invited guests to this conference our profound gratitude to Your Excellency, Mr. President, for having taken time off your many responsibilities, particularly at this time when we are preparing for general elections, to be guest of honor, and indeed for having inaugurated this conference, the first of its kind to be held in Africa. Your acceptance of our invitation is a clear demonstration of the value that you attach to the Open Government Initiative and open data. And Mr. President, as you conclude your term of office as President of our country, you should rightly feel proud that one of your legacies will be creating an unprecedented level of openness that, if used well by our people, will increase citizen participation and government transparency and accountability. There is, I think, a reason why Tanzania was chosen to host the first ever Africa Open Data Conference. And that reason is you, Mr. President. I was your ambassador to the UN in 2011. When you came to New York, I attended the Open Government Partnership Initiative meeting, and you have never gone back. On open government partnership, on open data, on the Africa peer review mechanism, the Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative. As you rightly said, you have strengthened oversight institutions and made them even more open. You've recently presided over several pieces of legislation. Some have already been enacted into law, like the Whistleblower and Witness Protection Act. The Access to Information Act was presented to Parliament. The Transparency Extractive Initiative in Tanzania has been passed in Parliament, and many other initiatives. And Your Excellency, your excellent speech today provides further evidence of the value that you attach to open data and the promise it holds for Africa's development and democratic governance. The speech has laid the foundation and provided the inspiration for the ensuing deliberations. Your conviction and your passion for open data, for open government, for transparent and accountable governments was obvious to all the delegates. Open data, as you told us, is a resource which, if well harnessed, can speed up economic growth and development at large. For that to happen, however, we have to address challenges related to demand and supply of data and put in place a comprehensive policy and legal framework to unlock its potential, as you rightly counseled us. The value of open data largely depends on the use to which the data is put, including how it is used to inform policy and practice, and how it is used to hold governments to account. And open data can encourage and facilitate discussions among stakeholders on how the African continent should learn from the past, build on progress, strategically exploit all possible opportunities available for sustainable social and economic transformation. We specifically need to create regional attention on the publication, use, and value of open data, catalyze open data initiatives within Africa, share practical experiences in the implementation of open data, foster partnerships to develop and mainstream open data, and other stakeholders to leverage open data to improve national growth, competitiveness, transparency, and accountability. And equally important would be the cooperation and exchange of views and experiences on how to improve the quality of official data, as you rightly mentioned, Mr. President. Opening up government data is key in creating knowledge-based economy and society. And releasing data sets and providing raw data allows its transformation into powerful tools and applications that promote partnerships and create innovative solutions to various challenges that our countries face. The value of public data is maximized when it is freely shared, used and reused, thereby promoting transparency, accountability, and citizen engagement and empowerment for improved public service delivery. The need to overcome technological challenges and create data champions across government is of utmost importance. Policy and legal frameworks need our attention, as well as capacity building within the ministries and local government authorities to provide appropriate and accurate input and manage results. Mr. President, you also reminded us that open data is not only for governments, it's for all of us, including civil society, NGOs. You reminded us also that open data or open government is not the same as naked governments, that all governments have data that needs to be protected for national security and things like that. You also informed us of your initiative on Big Results Now that helps the government and society to have evidence that things are moving. That's not a lot of empty vocabulary, but progress can be demonstrable, it can be measurable, and people can be held to account if they don't deliver. Your Excellency, I also want to thank the organizing committee and sponsors for this conference for their hard work and support. In particular, I recognize contributions from the World Bank, from DFID, from UNDP, Court for Africa, Open Data for Development Network, USAID, Twaweza Worldwide Foundation, and the Global Open Data for Agriculture and Nutrition, and thank them for their very valuable support. Your Excellency, once again, I thank and congratulate you for the importance that you are personally attaching to open government as a means to enhance accountability and improve service delivery for the people. It is through the Open Government Partnership Initiative, which we embraced in 2011, that we accelerated open data in Tanzania under your leadership and guidance, and we thank you, Mr. President. And as I said at the beginning, as you prepare to pass on the baton to another leader of our country, you have every reason to include open government and open data among your many legacies in your presidency. And on behalf of all of us in the open government fraternity, I thank you tremendously for all you have done in this area, and to wish you all the best in your future endeavors, good health, and a very long and happy life for you and your family, Mr. President. Thank you for your attention.